Hello and happy Thursday. We are going to get started by actually starting in my iPad settings. And in my iPad settings, you need to be in the accessibility. And depending on your updated iOS, you are looking for the option that gives you spoken content. It used to be called text to speech, and you need this toggle on right here. And then if you would like, you can adjust your speed. I believe mine is currently at the default. If you switch,
Speak selection reads selected content. Speak selection reads selected content.
that adjusts the speed of highlighted text. All right, now I can go back to Schoology, and we are going to look at today's assignment. So we're actually going here to the reading comprehension. It looks like a quiz or test, but that's really just so that you have multiple choice selection for answers. All right, so today here in your assignment, you have this reading passage, which you could consider a little lengthy, and I have just had you follow directions for a tool that may help, and you may have already had this set on your iPad. But when you select and hold down, you can select a few passages at a time, and then you, in your options, should have speak. Okay, and once you have that, you can select, I will only do it for a little bit.
An unexpected trip by Reed Works. Sarah wasn't quite sure what was going on.
And then you can pause, okay, because as I record, it doesn't sound the same as what is actually happening. If it's speaking too fast, you'll have to go back to settings to slow it down, and if it's speaking too slow, you can go back to settings to speed it up. So that's reading the passage, so you'll read that, or you don't need that, and you can read the passage on your own. Then you have 6 questions, I believe, that are multiple choice, and then 4 questions that are fill in the blank or response in some way. So you can also have your iPad read you the questions by speaking it, and you could also highlight each answer option and have it speak it as well to you. So next I want to talk about the specific questions. So I will say that some questions are going to be exactly worded the way the question is, but many are not, and you're going to have to use what you learned from reading to answer the question as best as you can. All right, and when it comes to responses, this one you'll just pick up and select it down into, but these responses, please make them as short as possible. They do not need to be long, and I see a word error that I will go back and fix. But just be straight and to the point. There's no need to be long and detailed unless it asks. So for example, this one here says to support your answer with evidence from the story. Give an example that happened in the story. It does not have to be extremely wordy, but giving an example and then supporting your response is what is needed. I hope this video helps and that you have no issues. If you do, please email me as always.